Poppin' Indie Squad, it's your girl India J back with another video. Today's video I'm gonna be recapping my senior year for the past 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks since school started. It is my senior year and I am so excited. I hope I don't look too bougie to y'all, but I just needed to be cute and protect my eyes from the sun. So yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so school started on August 20th. It was a Tuesday. On the first day of school for my school, we go to all 7 classes. Yes, we have 7 classes. So we go to homeroom, then we go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And because it was a Tuesday, we get out at 2. So it was an early day, not too long. All of our classes were like 35 minutes, so it was pretty much a time for us to meet our teachers and figure out what we're going to be doing throughout the school year for the class, and yeah, different stuff like that. So yeah, let's get into it. I'm going to tell y'all my schedule and what I think about the class and what I think about the teacher and all that. Y'all gonna see it. So, alright, so my first period is Precalculus. So you may or may not know, but I took Precalculus last year, and your girl did not pass the second semester. The first semester I got a C, and the second semester I did not pass. So it was already made up in my mind that I was gonna have to make it up again. But what I did not expect to know, or not expect to happen, was to take the entire year over again. But when I talked to my counselor to fix my schedule and everything, she said that she recommended taking the whole year over again, so that it would look better on my transcripts and my college apps and all of that, because when I go to college I want to major in business. So she said that it would look better if I got a higher grade first semester and of course second semester to make it up. So yeah, my goal is to get an A or a B, because pre-calc was hard. So hopefully with this new teacher I'll be able to do better. Speaking of the teacher, he is a very nice teacher. I had him over summer for summer school for Algebra 2. Yes, I had to go to summer school. I'm not ashamed. It gets hard, so yes. I had him over summer, and of course the summertime is easy, but I like the way he teached. So it was easier for me to understand, and I think that I was able to understand better. So hopefully having him for a whole year, I'll be able to understand him now and, you know, do better in the class. So yeah. Okay, so second period is English. It's technically called expository composition or something like that. Yeah, but it's basically 12th grade English. It's regular English. It's not AP. I was gonna take AP, and the teacher, he would have been so amazing because I had him in 8th grade, and he was just an amazing teacher, amazing person in general, and I would have had his class. Or my English teacher from last year, she also teaches the AP literature, P Lit, we call it AP Lit. I could have had her too, and it would have been the same. It would have been nice, but I was not trying to do all of that reading over summer. That is my honest reason for not taking the AP. Yeah, I'm not big on reading, so it's hard to explain, and it's hard to like admit that, especially on camera in front of quite a few people, but it's okay. Yeah, I'm not big on reading, so I didn't want to read all that over the summer and just be bored. Yeah, there's no other explanation for it. But anyway, we're not getting that much homework, so it's like it's okay right now. We're chilling. Well, I said not that much homework, but we're not getting homework at all right now. The teacher, she is an interesting person. She seems like, I don't know how to explain her. She's an interesting person. She seems like she gets mad easily, but she doesn't try to be mad on purpose, if you know what I mean. She like, I can tell she can get mad easily, but she's gonna try her best to keep her composure and be as patient as possible. So yeah, but she's cool. Like she's not a terrible teacher. She's fine. She's just interesting. That's all I gotta say. Okay, so my third period, it is economics. I'm only gonna have it for one semester, and then the second semester I'm gonna have government. I don't know if it's gonna be with the same teacher or it's gonna be with another teacher, but yeah, right now I have economics, and I realized that like starting to learn everything that we were learning, I think I'm gonna have another class like it in college, especially as a business major, because some of the things that we were learning in the first chapter, like some of the terms were like entrepreneur and need versus want and marginal cost, marginal benefit, different stuff like that. So yeah, I was just thinking like I might see those words again, I might see this content again, I might see this actual entire class again in college, and I was just like, okay, cool. The teacher. My economics teacher is I don't know how to explain him. He is an interesting character. I don't want to call him this, but he's low-key a scam artist. And he literally told us in class that he's like always looking for his next scam. Like just a way to make more money. And I guess that makes sense, but the way he said it just did not sound right. But anyway, yeah, he's very interesting. He's like one of those, I call him street smart more than book smart, but he finds a way to combine the two. Like he's a hustler. He knows how to make money, you know, like he's an economics teacher. He knows how to finesse the system, how to, you know, do what he got to do to make money. That's all I got to say. Yeah, I wish you could meet all these people, but nah. So my fourth period is a TA period, and I am stationed in the counseling office. So I get to work firsthand with my counselor, and whenever she asks me to do, I do it. But that's not the only thing. Whenever she doesn't need me, the other counselors that are in the building might need me. Or if all the counselors are good, then I can go check with the main office or the attendance office to see if they need anything. And yeah, but yeah, that's pretty much taking summonses to classes, escorting people to class. Oh, and I've even escorted a few new students to their classes and introduced them to their teachers. I showed them around school a little bit. But yeah, for like the first 2 weeks, they were still letting people in, which was kind of surprising to me because in 6th grade when I got to that school, I got there 2 days late. And like that makes sense, like 2 days late, because they hadn't accepted me yet, so that makes sense. But I was just very shocked to see that they were still letting people in after 2 weeks. But anyway, yeah, I was only supposed to have that for the first semester, but it is looking on the upside for me to have it. Excuse the bugs, I'm outside. It's looking for me to have it for the full year now, because the second semester was for me to make up chemistry. Yes, I have to make up a lot of classes. This stuff is hard, okay? It's hard. Don't judge me. Anyway, so I had to make up a few classes, and yeah, chemistry. Second semester of chemistry, I had to make up, and I think it's looking on the upside because now we're having credit recovery, which is after school, and I just have to stay after school and work my way up to a C, and then it gets rid of the old score and puts in the new score, and then I'll pass. And so that's what I'm trying to do, so I won't have to take the second semester for like the whole semester, you know? Yeah. So my 5th period is environmental studies, aka environmental science. We call it Enviro for short. Yeah, it's pretty chill right now. I mean, we're learning about the environment, but really what my teacher wants to focus on, he said plastic use. He wants us to like really look at plastic use and plastic waste and all that. We actually have an assignment that's been going on for the past week, saying like we're supposed to track how much plastic we use, whether that be cups or containers or wraps or anything like that. We're supposed to track how much we use. Yeah, and then just make us more aware of how much plastic we're using and hopefully make a change for the better of the environment. As far as the teacher goes, I had him in 8th grade. He's pretty cool. He's chill. He doesn't yell a lot. He doesn't, I don't know. He's just not a bad teacher. Just not one of those, not one of those teachers you just hate just because you hate them. But he's like an actual good teacher. And yeah. I mean, I passed this class in 8th grade. So I'm pretty sure I'll pass this one now. Another thing I forgot to mention about my science class, I wasn't expecting to take my science class because I have fulfilled all the requirements as far as the A through G's go. But when I was talking to my counselor and fixing my schedule, I told her that I didn't want to take a science, and then she said, well, what schools are you looking to apply to? And I told her the different ones, and I mentioned Tuskegee University. And she looked it up on, I think, collegedata.com, and it said that Tuskegee recommends you have 4 years of science. So she was like, might as well take your 4th year. So I was like, okay. So that is why I have the science class, but I was not expecting to take it. But I'm good. It's fine. Like, I'm not tripping. Okay, so my 6th period is theater introduction, and I am pretty much a TA in that class. The class is for 7th and 8th graders. There's like one 6th grader, but he's technically not supposed to be in there, but it's okay. Yeah, so I pretty much help them with anything that goes on in the class, help the teachers with anything. What else do I do in that class? Oh, I'm gonna train them to be in whatever position they want to be in when they go to the advanced class, which is the 7th period class that I'll tell you about in a second. So I am a stage manager for the 7th period class, so like if anybody from 6th period wants to learn about stage management or anything, I'll be able to teach them how to do all of that and everything like that. So, and last but not least, 7th period. My 7th period is also theater, but it's theater production, and that's, like it says in the name, production. So we put on all the plays, we put on the musicals and all the shows and everything like that that I get to promote and tell you guys about and all that stuff. Yeah, like I said, I am a stage manager. In addition to that, I am a choreographer, and then I'm also a performer. So I was in a few of the shows, but otherwise I was either stage managing or choreographing, and sometimes assistant directing. Hopefully I will be actually able to get that title for at least one of our shows, whether that be in 6th period or 7th period. 6th period actually might do a show this year, just maybe. We don't know if it's gonna be like shown to the rest of the class, shown to the rest of the school, but we might put it on just to put it on, just so that they can learn how to, you know, do what actors do. Yeah, that's all my classes. I will also be making a dance video that should come out on Monday. Make sure that you like, comment, share, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications so you never miss a video.